Hey, mister.
Have you ever heard the legend of Smokey Lee and Hank's Oak Club?
Have you ever heard the legend of Smokey Lee and Hank's Oak Club?
They say Smokey Lee could inhale a pack an hour. This was in the good old days, of course, back before you could buy the devil's lettuce at every ma and pa store in the county. Back then, if anyone had the grit to smoke anything at all, it was good old Marlboro Reds. Smokey Lee was a legend even back then. They say he bought so many Reds that Marlboro started giving him free stuff like hats and backpacks even. I heard this one time, Smokey Lee smoked so many Reds and they were glowing so darn hot that it burnt his eyebrows clean off his face. Golly, that would have been a sight to see, I reckon. Do you think Marlboro gave Smokey Lee some fake eyebrows to wear, like little wigs, while he waited for his real ones to grow back? Oh gee willikers, I almost forgot the story I was telling you. Smokey Lee married Ol' Hank's third most beautiful daughter, so he could wrangle some free pasture for his calves. Year after year after year, Ol' Hank would let him keep a few free calves on his pasture, and instead of saying thank you, Smokey Lee would just blow smoke rings and laugh at the misfortune of others. Smokey Lee never seemed to appreciate the kindness shown to him. No matter how much Ol' Hank helped him out, Smokey Lee just kept on taking without a second thought. It was like he had a heart made of stone, and all he cared about was his own gain. Well, you would have thought that old Smokey so-and-so would have had some graciousness and some class, thanked Ol' Hank for the many years of free pasture he did give him, but he just got all irritated and bent right out of shape.
He took 3 or 4 really deep puffs off of his red, then said, "Hank, today happens to be my birthday, so you owe me this."
And that's as far as we know for sure.
Some people say Hank just had a chuckle and then got back to checking on the cows.
Smokey Lee claims that Ol' Hank grabbed a huge club and proceeded to whoop him like a government mule with it. I reckon we never will know what truly happened that fateful day. But we do know a few months later Smokey Lee was plotting to poison the water hole. But that's another story for another day, mister. See you around.
See you around.